Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, I thought I'd show you guys my latest pickup. Now what we got here is a basic dynamo cabinet. At least that's what it looks like. And I got this for about $125. Now you're probably wondering what game came with this, so let's go ahead and take a look at the marquee. Now, here's the marquee, and as you can see, it says World Heroes 2. However, within that marquee, there's a cutout. And the cutout says Samurai Showdown. Now, you would figure it'd probably be one of those two games. Well, the game that came with this is neither. In fact, it's not even a fighting game, but we'll get to that in a moment. So let's go ahead and take a look at the marquee overall here, and it is kind of weird. World Heroes 2, Samurai Showdown. Now the cabinet itself is in pretty good condition. It's not perfect, it does have some issues. As you can see, looks like it's been sitting for a while. It does work. Here's the control panel. Needs to be cleaned up. Coin door, all in all pretty good, just needs a little wipe down. It's got these stupid security bracket things here. I hate those. Let's take a look at the other side. Again, nothing too bad. I know some people like their cabinets to be perfect and look like they just came off the assembly line. For me, it's okay, a little wear and tear. It reminds me of my days spending tons and tons of quarters in the arcades. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what game is inside this cabinet. Alright, it's powering up. And there you go. Metal Slug X. So even though, well, you probably can't see it because I got the garage door closed, but even though the marquee says World Heroes 2, the marquee bubble says Samurai Showdown, the game is actually Metal Slug X. Now you can probably hear it, there is some sound issues going on. Not sure if it's the speaker or if maybe the board or the game itself is bad. So I'll have to take a look at that. Either way, I'm going to sell the game, the Metal Slug X, because I'm going to change this into a dedicated cabinet. Let's go ahead and get the door back open here. Now before we go on, one thing I noticed, this is plastic. It's not glass. Not too big of a deal. I know some people prefer glass because it's more authentic. Chances are the previous glass on this was probably scratched up pretty bad. So the previous owner probably just, replaced it with some cheap plexi. Not a big deal. I'll clean it up. Comes out nice. No problem. But yeah, just thought I'd point that out. So anyways, on to the next part. Okay, so there you are. And like I said before, even though the marquee says World Heroes 2 and the mini marquee within the bubble says Samurai Showdown, the game was actually Metal Slug X. Now, this is my next project. I'm going to turn this into a dedicated cabinet. I'm not going to tell you which game it's going to be. The game that I'm going to put in here, it's a game that you probably don't see too many dedicated cabs for. Not that it's a bad game, it's pretty fun. It's just, I wanted to have a dedicated cabinet for it, so this is my next project. Now, I got the control panel open here. This is actually the first time that I got it open. You can take a look at it here. Got some rust. Probably gonna have to sandblast this thing. I thought that this was maybe originally a Street Fighter game, just because of the way the buttons were set up. You know, I thought maybe there might be holes here and there was a Street Fighter game in here before. That's not the case. But, oh well. I only need 2 buttons for the game I'm going to install. Wires are laid out pretty nice and neat. You can see the inside here. Got a little flashlight, which I just dropped. Let me just go ahead and adjust this. There we go. Now, as you can see, Metal Slug X on a 1-slot board. So I'll have to see if the sound issue is either the board or if it's the speaker. What I like about this is everything is set up on this board right here. You got the power supply, you got the, was it the isolation transformer back there? Can't really see. You got the test switch button. The cabinet is in pretty good condition. It's actually better than my Street Fighter cabinet that I have in my main game room. That one's kind of a bitch to work on because the power supply and everything is kind of in the back. But anyways, yeah, first time I popped this open. So there you are. Not bad. I got it for $125. Monitor looks to work good. Hopefully there's no issues with that. Monitors can be a bitch to work on, but oh well. And like I said, I'm going to be selling the Metal Slug X and the 1-slot board down there. I really have no use for it, so after I test it out, I'll sell it. If anybody's interested, send me a message and maybe we can work something out. And I'm going to get rid of that marquee too. It's actually, the marquee is attached to the plexiglass, so it's not like you can separate them. It's, yeah, one of those type of marquees. But if anybody's interested in that, you know, send me a message. I could sell that too. If not, I'll just throw it up on my wall. Got some marquees right there, some on the other side. But yeah, nice condition. Overall, a good purchase for my next project. So, take another look. Until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.